Once again, welcome back to the Video Game Dungeon. I am Commander Olrox, and today is Dungeon Cast Episode 10. And yes, the Video Game Dungeon is back for 2018. More regular content, at least one video every week. I want to thank all 55 of my subscribers for sticking around, watching when you can, liking when you can, and leaving comments. And if you're existing or new to the Video Game Dungeon, don't forget to subscribe, like the videos, check out my older stuff, and leave a comment down below and let me know what you think, with suggestions, comments, anything of that nature. But thank you again, everyone. And I just want to get back to the topic at hand today, which is Dungeon Cast Episode 10. It's important because it's number 10. It's a milestone for the longest running segment on the Video Game Dungeon. And I just want to say thanks to everyone who's been involved and all my friends that have contributed throughout the years that the Video Game Dungeon's been going. Thank you guys. So today, 2017, it's over, done, gone, bye, out. Now we've approached 2018, and I'd like to talk about my top 5 games of 2017 and what type of year 2017 was for gaming. A lot of people say it was a bad year. Some people say it was a good year. For most, it's a mediocre year or an average year for gaming. But in my mind, there was a lot of good titles released, a lot of blockbuster titles, but you can't always count on those. But my top 5 games of 2017 are as follows. Number 5, I'm going to have to go with Call of Duty World War II. It's a great story. It's got a very realistic war feel, as all the Call of Duties usually do. The multiplayer, I like the aspect where they added a player lobby and they added, of course, microtransactions with loot boxes, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother video. But I definitely like the campaign, and they did research and put thought, and you know, I mean, they usually do with Call of Duty. They're pretty good about being historically accurate, realistic, and hell of a storyline, loosely based or based off real life events within those wars that actually happened. Don't get me wrong, I like the futuristic Call of Duties, but keep it to the boots on the ground. Real wars, stuff we know, stuff we lived, you know. But I'm definitely going to go with Call of Duty World War II. Great campaign. On to number 4. Number 4 for me, I'm going to definitely go with Cuphead. It was a very innovative style game, something new, fresh, in the aspect of the art style. It looked like an old-time Steamboat Willie cartoon. Great look, great feel, very difficult, but once you persevere, once you get past all the difficult aspects of everything of the game, it's actually pretty fun. I mean, it's heavily revolved around boss battles, which I like that, because who doesn't love a good boss battle? I do, everyone does. But when they get difficult, that's when they become very fucking annoying, pardon my language. But there's very few run and gun levels, as they call it, where it's just the side scroller action. But I like the boss aspect, great look to it. The upgrade system's kind of cool. You get different super moves, different, you know, weapons and, you know, stuff. So that's pretty cool. On to my number 3. This is where it starts getting really tough, because like I said, there was a lot of good games released in 2017. But my number 3 game of 2017 is going to have to definitely be Final Fantasy 15. I know we've touched base on that in previous videos in the Video Game Dungeon, but that was just a phenomenal story, great gameplay. I like the feel of the game. It was just all around good. The story was deep, you know, it tugs at your heartstrings a little bit, but it's definitely a great game, great quality game. And, you know, they've added DLC missions for the characters. They've came out with Monsters of the Deep PlayStation VR. That's a whole nother great game. Very, very solid game as far as Final Fantasy 15 and Monsters of the Deep. Very good games. So if you haven't checked those out for sure. I played Final Fantasy 15 originally on the PlayStation 4. I finished it. I'm going to go back, replay through it on the Xbox One. I tend to do that with games. I'll play it originally on one console, play it again on another console, enjoy it twice, get the trophies and achievements for the respective consoles, and, you know, it helps me keep tabs on the stories of all these games that I play, if I play them more than once. So number 3 is definitely Final Fantasy 15. Number 2 is definitely Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. They showcased that game for a long time. I've been waiting for it for a long time. The amiibos that go along with the game are awesome. Decent amiibo and game interaction, where if you scan the amiibo once every 24 hours, I believe it is, they give you in-game items, which that's really cool. But the story's great open world title. They've kind of taken the Legend of Zelda franchise and expanded on it, and of course I played it on my Nintendo Switch, which enhanced it in my mind, made it better. It's definitely a great game. But Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, if you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend playing it. It's definitely worth at least one playthrough. Nintendo's stepping it up. They're coming out with actual story-driven DLC content, challenge content, all kinds of side content for the game. So they're trying to keep it alive, which is good. But that's definitely my number two. My number one all-time favorite game of 2017 was Persona 5. That was a hell of a JRPG. For all you RPG fans out there, you know what I'm talking about. Shout out to Senpai_Mike. He played through it. He loved it. I haven't even finished it yet, but it's still a phenomenal game, even though I haven't even finished it. So it tells you what kind of quality game it is. The story's excellent. Keeps you guessing. Keeps you wanting more. Addicting. I actually set it down for a while because I didn't want it to end. I didn't want it to be over. We both thought it was going to end a lot sooner than it did. When I say we, I mean me and Senpai_Mike. But like I said, I'm still playing through it. The characters are awesome. Storyline's great. Personas, as usual, are amazing. It's got that old Persona feel, but it's got a new wave feel on the current generation of console. And it looks beautiful, plays beautiful, great story, and I haven't even finished it yet. But I want to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you made it this far in the video, slap that like button. Shoryuken that like button. Shoryuken the fuck out of it. And I appreciate your support. Thank you for watching. See you next time on the Video Game Dungeon.